Hey everybody, John Wade Boggs fan here. It is Friday night, the start of another weekend. So I thought I would kick it off by looking at some of my non-Wade Boggs cards, specifically some of my cards from the 1970s of some Hall of Famers. I need to warn you though, these aren't super high grade copies. Some are pretty nice, but there are a lot that I had since I was a kid, and they probably have more creases than my forehead. So anyway, but I just thought I'd give you a fairly quick look at some of my better Hall of Fame cards from the 1970s. So let's go take a look. Okay. Let's get things started with some 1971 cards. Here is my Carl Yastrzemski. Pretty nice looking copy. I didn't have this one as a kid. I bought this fairly recently, but fairly nice centering, not too bad corners. And here is a Willie Stargell. I've had this for a long time. And we'll move up to 1972, my only 1972 of a Hall of Famer, and it's Willie Mays. And we'll move to 1975. I have a Gary Carter rookie card. I have a pretty nice little off-centered Nolan Ryan. A Carl Yastrzemski. Centered pretty well, but the corners are a little dinged. Then a 1974 Victory Leaders card with 3 Hall of Famers: Catfish Hunter, Fergie Jenkins, and Phil Niekro. Then we're moving to 1976. We have the Sporting News All-Time All-Stars Ted Williams. We have another Carl Yastrzemski. I have a nice little run going. They're not all the best condition, but still. Then a pretty nice Robin Yount second year card. Now here's one that is pretty beat up. Mike Schmidt. I don't know if you can see there's a huge crease down the middle, and there's other creases as well. Not the best copy, but it's still Schmitty. And we'll move to 1977. We have a Bruce Sutter rookie card. And these are getting into the years where I've had as a kid. I got a lot of my 77s from my cousin, actually. Had a stack of them and ended up, I think, giving them to me. Really wasn't interested in them. So again, these are somewhat beat up, but not too bad on the George Brett there. We have a Joe Morgan. Jim Rice. Another Jim Palmer. I gotta say, I do love most of the card designs from the 70s. Probably more than the 80s, although the 80s do have some classic designs. But just something about the 70s. Maybe it goes back to just when I started collecting cards. Here's a Willie McCovey. A Turn Back the Clock, Carl Yastrzemski. As you can see, there's a nice big crease there. But still a nice card. And rounding out 1977 is a Dave Winfield. Moving to 1978, one of my favorite sets of all time, the design. I have a Eddie Murray rookie card, but that is, it's hard to tell in here, but that is pretty beat up. It's a bit warped in corners and some creases and stuff, but still his rookie card. Another Carl Yastrzemski. I love that pose. again, I love most of the stuff about the 78 Topps cards. A Tom Seaver. I am slowly, I think I may have mentioned it in a previous video, I'm slowly, I want to hand build a 78 top set. Most of them is going to be ungraded, but I want to look for nice centered, clean copies with nice corners. I'm going to take my time building it, but yeah, I'd love to complete that. Steve Carlton. I love this picture, Carlton Fisk. I don't know, that's just, I just love this card. And we got Dave Winfield. Willie McCovey. And that's it for the 78 Topps. And the last year of the 70s, 79, we got a Nolan Ryan. And Eddie Murray. A Kari Yastrzemski. A Reggie Jackson. A Dave Winfield. And a Rod Carew. Now, if you're thinking, John, those aren't that bad of cards of copies. I warned everyone that some of them are going to be pretty beat up. Well, these are the nicer ones. I'm not going to go in detail here, but here's another group I have of 70s cards, and you'll start to see what I mean. Red Shane East as a manager from 72. I actually had two Sparky Andersons manager cards from 72. Here is a really beat up Yogi Berra manager team card from 73. Lou Brock from 77. These two aren't bad. I have two Palmers from Victory Leaders from 77. Phil Necro. But now we're going to get into the 78 and 79s. Here's a Johnny Bench that's all bent out of shape. Lou Brock. Raleigh Fingers. Bert Bly 11. Check out this Mike Schmidt. Can you see that? That's nasty. Couple Fergie Jenkins. Some 79s here. Dennis Eckersley. A couple Joe Morgans. Jim Rice. Have a bunch of Seavers. No, it's benches. Sorry, I got two Seavers here. Willie McCovey, again, there's more creases up there and at the bottom. But check out some of these Johnny benches. That one's not too bad. Not too bad. Now we got creases. We got pencil marks. There's a Palmer, Gaylord Perry. A couple, there's a Fergie Jenkins, Catfish Hunter, and another Dave Winfield there. So these are most of my Hall of Fame players from the 1970s. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm sure I'll be making some more videos over the weekend, but hope everyone is still staying safe. And as always, thanks for watching.